we did a little bit of collaborative work, and you provided some invaluable advisory input as we worked on an early learning chess project. So let's talk for a moment. How early can you start kids in chess? And I don't mean, let's say, a prodigy here or there. I mean, in general, if you think early education, right? If you think classrooms, preschools all over, we're not talking one-off situations. Where do you think, and have you seen, and what's your input when it comes to early education chess and the benefits of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I would argue that it can be started very, very young. I would say even a 2-year-old, certainly a 3-year-old
Yeah.
could learn elements of it. And I think part of
Yes.
the issue is whenever you say that, it's
Yeah.
just this misperception
Right.
of, these elite GMs playing these
Right.
grandmasters playing these games where, this is not what we're talking about here. Like
Right.
we're talking about learning, right? And so I mean, just yesterday, we were at a choir rehearsal, and my 4-year-old was waiting for his brother, and he was playing with a 7-year-old and teaching him some stuff. And this little 2-year-old walks over and is like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "That's a queen. This is
That's
this is
right.
an amazing piece." And she's like, "Wow!" And
Right.
you know, it's
Right.
and I think that if we pull back a little bit
Yep.
from the competitive side of things, the and all of that, the just learning about the pieces, learning about how they move, learning about the squares, and learning about those letters and numbers, and beginning to see patterns with
Mhm.
fewer pieces on the board than a traditional full-on chess game. I mean, I think you can start as young as you want, and I think
Right.
that the kids gravitate to that, right? I mean, I think
Yep.
like with your son and my son, they'll surprise you. They like all the time, right? I mean, and they don't have to be prodigious or anything. It's just any child. I mean, I think the beauty of early childhood is that there is this aplomb, this energy, this desire to learn that is really unparalleled. And I think
Yeah.
that just kind of harnessing that and fostering that with chess as a lovely medium to do so is so important, and something
Yep.
that kind of gets lost in
Hmm. Yeah.
in early ed. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you made a couple of key points there that that we like to point out, which was that perception of chess being this complex game and everything else. Yes, it is a complex game at high levels. It absolutely is. But when we talk about it as a vehicle, as a tool for community positive impact, right? What an amazing educational tool it is, right? And the kids just think they're learning something cool and new. And many times they're young enough, they don't know they can't.
Yeah.
And I say that not because they can't, but because how often does society put this expectation of what you can or can't do? And when a kid doesn't have that ceiling on them, it's amazing what they can accomplish, right?